What should we call you?
Well, of course, my stage name is Abbey Lincoln.
Mm.
My African name is Aminata Moseka, and that was a name that was given to me when I traveled to Guinea and Zaire with my dear friend and sister, Miriam Makeba. I understand that you've had an opportunity to speak with her as well.
Yeah. Yes, that's the case.
And this was in the 70s, right after I left my marriage to Max Roach.
Mm.
And I'll tell you more about that, or you can ask me more about that later. But in Guinea, I was introduced to the head of state, Sekou Touré. Miriam Makeba at that time was working for the government, and I was given the name Aminata. And Aminata, as I understand it, most of us pray, at least from the Christian faith, and we say Amen. And if you study Egyptian cosmology, you know that there was what we call a pharaoh now, a ruler known as Tutankhamun, and that is really where that name comes from. And Aminata is the female version, and it's really an embodiment of God.
Tough. Okay. Okay.
And then when I was in Zaire, the Minister of Information who spoke French, in terms of the European languages he spoke, he named me Moseka. And he had
Meaning?
to, share this through Miriam.
Mm.
He told me that Moseka was a god of love in the form of a maiden.
Mm.
He didn't tell me it was a goddess. And I knew then that I had come home because I know that God is a God, male and female. I do not worship any man. I do not worship man as God alone. I'm the one. It's me and God.
Mm.
We women, we are gods as well. We are the ones who make the baby. Women need to be ashamed of themselves for buying into this notion of God being male, and then that they who actually bring forth life, we clone the baby. The babies are made within us. Then you birth the baby, and then you turn around and bow down to a man and worship him as God, but deny the God within you? That's crazy. In fact, there's a poem, I was going to save it for later, but seeing as we're here,